What up? Shout out to the two people who sees this. Don't even care. I mean, I'm just trying, just doing some stuff. So, first things first. Pockets of the Future YouTube channel. Just this needs to be said. I mean, he doesn't advertise himself really, except he did have this whole issue with Google advertising. Blah blah blah. That's a whole thing, and that's not what this is about. Pockets of the Future YouTube channel. Probably the most, or I won't say the most. I mean, I don't know, but literally top 5, 10 valuable truther, spiritually truther type channel people, whatever, on YouTube when it comes to a lot of nuance type things in ways, sometimes really specific, but it's always been pretty clear to me, even when I was really younger and had even less of an idea of what this like feeling or whatever was, that I was here for some type of greater purpose or something, and like I have some kind of potential, or maybe not for some like fame or fortune or whatever. Although obviously, who doesn't fantasize about that growing up in America, etc. Especially depending on whatever your personal experiences are. But I've always felt like I had a greater purpose type thing, if you know what I mean. And I'll show you the pups real quick. Blam. But obviously, just like that, sometimes I get distracted. Whether or not every single living person is currently, or has, or whatever, is currently fulfilling whatever they're supposed to be doing, given to them by God. I mean, some people would argue with the fact that I just used that word in that sentence in that type of way or whatever, but, if you don't think there's it's not some physical thing, whatever. That's a whole other video. It's not what this is about. Anyway, Pockets of the Future, the video YouTube channel is literally about creating pockets of the future, pockets for the future. It could be, I mean, maybe it's easier to understand that way, but pockets of the future. And what that comes down to is the system is obviously against something this good. Like, there's obviously these negative bad things that go on, and they're controlled to be that way, some, like, most of them, and then a lot of them are just self-sabotage. And it's weird, I actually was thinking about that before I listened to Pockets of the Future most recent video, where he actually said self-sabotage, and I thought that was just, I don't know, it just made it hit home more, even more, because I was already, thinking really hardcore about what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, just really want to figure that out. I know this probably ain't it. I don't know. This is just one thing. I mean, this is what people do now. I'm, in one way, talking to myself. In one way, maybe talking to someone else. And definitely in another way, probably talking directly to some fucking FBI agent or something. Which is total fucking bullshit. Like, you guys seriously go after the, like, real truthers, the real people that actually, even if it's not like I want everything to collapse, like, and I don't think everything would just completely fall apart. I think a lot of people would, figure out ways to, there would be little side systems going on. It wouldn't be 100% chaos. It would be a ridiculous percent of chaos, I'm sure. But I got off track, and I have no editing stuff to go back and see what I was just saying. Ugh. I I don't know. Anyway, I guess kind of the point that of this one, I guess, is um if you haven't heard of that channel, go check them out. Like, if you are like a truth seeker and you get value from listening to people who really, like, whatever their success is, it could be like no success, but there are some people that no one's ever heard of, and they have figured out this truth that they're like, every person, once you have certain experiences, or I don't know exactly the cause, like, because it's probably different for everyone. There might be some underlying similarities and all this, but for the most part, it is it is everyone's purpose or whatever. As a soul, everyone's soul has a purpose. Some people are meant to be the bad guy, literally, and some people are meant to be the good guy. I mean, there's, like, in the Bhagavad Gita, each side was pretty much predetermined. There was probably some choice, I'm sure, but there's, there is a certain level of, I don't know, um, if you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know, because I have this strong, strong feeling that I can definitely be doing more and could have been doing more and all this, and definitely gonna do more, as soon as I can, whatever. um Starting, now, today, whatever. But it's a long process. It's not like a one day thing. So sometimes when you're sitting there and you realize, like, fuck, man, I'm not fucking on my soul's path. For me, that's something I take very seriously ever since I had a pretty fucking great awakening. I mean, there was different things that led up to it, but around 18, 19, just really got to this other level of awakening. Of course, it always gets better, and you can fall still. Like, you can still fall even once you finally do get on that path. Anytime, you could just fall right off. That's kind of the hardest part. I definitely fell off a little bit, but so that's kind of the point. I mean, Talk to the Future most recent video talking. I mean, and he talks about this a lot in all, like, a lot of his videos, but his most recent video, to me, really drives home the point that, like, everyone's. I mean, and this is something I've already, thought about and stuff, but for me, particularly at this very moment, I've been thinking really hard about how I can really get back on that path and, figure out what to do with myself. And, that's what everyone should be doing. Because even if you don't come to the quote unquote, well, I won't put it in quotes, because really, always there's a right choice, but excuse me. So, I don't know, I'm gonna cut it here because it's kind of long, and I mean, I don't really have subscribers or whatever. This is just something that I'm just, I don't know, really trying to figure out what to do and what I'm supposed to do. And all this. So if you got any value out of this or whatever, I'm gonna try to continue, maybe try to document this a little bit, kind of like I'm not gonna I feel kind of rip off even mentioning the possibility of making some type of journey series or whatever, because Pockets of the Future has a journey series with hundreds of videos, and I'm not a rip off person. I don't like that. Even though everyone is living their own journey video series, you could say, I still don't like. I wouldn't call it the journey, and I wouldn't. There'd be different things, like similar things, different things, but I don't want to rip anyone's thing off. Like that's no, but I might document. You know, hopefully, what is my rise? Hopefully, it's not my fall. That would suck. That I go this long, and then I'm like, all right, yeah, it's really time for me to figure out what my fucking soul's path is, and then it's to fall. That'd be so fucking gay. I guess if for whatever reason, maybe it's past life bullshit, whatever, that, caused some type of what's called samskara, that, I don't know, had some type of effect on my life and certain things I didn't have really control over or whatever, and because even though everyone has free will and stuff, there are certain things, obviously, that we can't control, etc., and that, we're kind of, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, go ahead if you got some type of value out of this, or you want to, maybe see future videos of dogs or just whatever. I don't even know how long I'll have this channel. I don't know what's going on with it. Literally just had some time today because I didn't work, so, and I'm just pretty much decided that I'm about to just try a bunch of different stuff, like just all sorts of stuff, until hopefully something sticks. Like, I don't know, hopefully, or maybe my path is to just do all sorts of stuff, and even if it fails, like, whatever it is, as long as I did what I was supposed to do, then I guess it will work out. It's just one of those things, you never know. You never know until you know, and then you know, and now I'm just being ridiculous. All right, I'm done. Peace out.